Let me say something most people won't admit. Some of you are aging faster than you should, not because of genetics, not because of money, not even because of skincare, but because of how you live. And here's the uncomfortable part. There are people your age, same environment, same stress, same life pressure, who look 10 years younger than you. So what are they doing differently? Because it's not luck, it's not products, it's something deeper. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, how do they still look this fresh? But then you look at someone else, same age, and they look completely drained. That gap, that difference, that's what we're breaking down. And by the end of this, you're either going to recognize yourself in these habits or realize exactly why you've been aging faster than necessary. One, you don't react to everything. Most people don't realize this, but every emotional reaction you have leaves a trace. Stress, anger, frustration. It doesn't just happen and disappear. It stays in your face, in your posture, in your energy. Some people are constantly reacting to messages, to opinions, to small inconveniences, and it shows. They look tired even when they've rested. But then there's another type of person. They pause. They don't jump into every argument. They don't let everything get to them. And because of that, their face doesn't carry unnecessary tension. That calm you see in them, that's not personality, that's discipline, and it's quietly preserving how they age. You're mentally alive, most people aren't. Here's something nobody tells you. A lot of people grow older, but they stop growing mentally. Same routines, same conversations, same way of thinking, and over time that repetition dulls them. You can see it, but the people who look younger, their mind is still active. They're curious. They question things. They explore new ideas. They're not stuck. And when your mind stays active, your entire presence feels alive. Let me ask you, when was the last time you felt mentally excited about something? Not distracted, not entertained, but genuinely curious. Because that spark is one of the biggest differences between someone who looks fresh and someone who looks worn out. 3, you don't carry everything with you. This one is heavy, and most people won't admit it. A lot of people are not just aging, they're carrying old arguments, past betrayals, things that happened years ago still sitting in their body, still affecting how they move, how they speak, how they look. And the body keeps score. Tension builds, your face tightens, your energy drops. But the people who look younger, they let things pass. Not because nothing happens to them, but because they refuse to store everything. They process it, they release it, they move on. And that emotional lightness, it shows. 4, you're not surrounded by draining energy. Take a second and think about this. Who you're around daily is shaping how you look, not just how you feel, how you age. Constant negativity, complaints, drama, it slowly becomes part of you. You start thinking like it, speaking like it, carrying it, and over time it reflects outward. But people who age differently, they're selective. They protect their environment. They don't entertain everything. They don't stay where they feel drained. And because of that, their energy stays clean. Let me flip this back to you. If someone looked at your environment right now, would they understand why you look the way you do? 5, you express, but you don't explode. Most people think being strong means holding everything in. That's wrong. Holding everything in is exactly what creates pressure. And pressure always finds a way out. Through tension, through fatigue, through your physical appearance. You can literally see when someone is emotionally blocked. But the ones who look lighter, they feel things fully and then they let them go. They don't suppress. They don't pretend. They don't carry what they don't need. And because of that, their body stays relaxed. Their expressions stay natural. They don't look weighed down because they aren't. 6, you don't try to impress anyone. This one is subtle but powerful. People who are constantly chasing validation, attention, approval, success at all costs, they're always tense, always in a rush, always trying to prove something. And that constant pressure, It shows, but then there are people who move differently. They're focused, but not desperate. They're disciplined, but not frantic. They don't chase everything. They choose what matters and ignore the rest. And that calm focus, it creates a different presence, one that feels grounded, one that doesn't look worn out. Because desperation ages you faster than time ever could. 7. You've mastered letting go. This is the one that separates everything. Because most people struggle here. They hold on to things long after they've ended, long after they've lost meaning. And that attachment, it weighs them down. You can see it in their eyes. But the people who look younger, they've mastered detachment. They understand something most people don't. Not everything deserves to be carried forward. They forgive faster. They release quicker. They move on without dragging the past with them. And because of that, they feel lighter. And when you feel lighter, you look it. So now you see it. It was never about genetics. It was never about luck. It was never about skincare. It's about soul care, about how you think, how you react to what you carry, and what you choose to let go of. And here's the part most people won't like: if you're aging faster than you should, it's not random. It's patterns, habits, decisions you repeat daily without noticing. But the good news, once you see it, you can change it. Which one of these hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. And if you're someone who understands that real transformation doesn't start on the surface, it starts within, then you already know what to do next.